Hello, seventh grade. Today is day 3 of how the coronavirus affects your body. Today we are focusing on the immune system. And just so you know, this personally for me, this was the hardest part of learning how the coronavirus affects your body. So if you want to pause right now, take out your notebook, take out your pencil, and get started on your notes, that would be great. Here we go. First, we're going to start off by a quick review of what we learned over the past 2 days. We know that the coronavirus affects your respiratory system and your immune system. First things first, within your respiratory system, the virus is going to attack your cilia, those little hair-like substances that sweep away all that dirt. And then when the virus starts killing those millions of little tiny cells, they're going to shrivel up and start blocking your airways, which is going to cause coughing and difficulty breathing. Yesterday, we also learned that the second way that the coronavirus affects your respiratory system is by attacking your alveoli. So your alveoli, again, are those really super important air sacs at the end of all those branches in your lungs where oxygen exchange occurs. Oxygen goes in here. It exchanges with blood through your capillaries, and when it's nice and healthy, your blood is able to grab that oxygen and take it to the rest of your body. That's the really important job of the alveoli. Now, when the coronavirus comes into the picture, the coronavirus is going to cause inflammation, which means that you're going to get this nasty swelling and leaking of fluid around your alveoli, which we do not want. So your capillaries, when it starts getting inflamed, they start to swell and they're going to start leaking fluids into your alveoli, essentially kind of drowning your alveoli in this fluid that doesn't belong here. And when your alveoli starts to drown in this fluid, your oxygen cannot pass into your bloodstream, which is why people with more serious cases of the virus have a really hard time breathing, which is why they need to be on respirators that bring oxygen into their body because of all this drowning. And so today we are going to focus more on the immune system. And let's get started with a quick review on what the immune system is. I know we learned about this 3 weeks ago. So here we go. The immune system, the third way that the coronavirus affects your body is it's going to put your immune system into overdrive. It's going to make your immune system go crazy and basically start killing off all your healthy lung cells. How does this happen? First of all, let's start with reviewing what the immune system does. Your immune system is your body's second line of defense. So whenever bacteria, viruses, any types of illness and things that we don't want in our body come inside, your immune system is going to get right to it and try to attack those invaders. So it battles different types of invaders, and mostly it does this through white blood cells. So your white blood cells are basically like the little soldiers of the immune system. They're moving around your body looking for invaders, and they do 2 things. Different types of white blood cells do different things, but one of the things that they do is they'll either attack the invader, basically going to kill that bacteria, going to kill that virus, or 2, they're gonna attack cells that have already been infected. So for example, if a killer T cell finds a host cell that has a bunch of viruses inside of it, that killer T cell is going to tell that cell to self-destruct so that it doesn't help in spreading more of the virus. So those are the 2 ways that our immune system does its job. If you kind of are having a little bit of trouble remembering what the immune system is, 1, you can look back at your green folder, and 2, I'm going to post this link right here, which is a YouTube video for a brain pop that kind of tells you what the immune system is. So if you're already kind of confused now about what the immune system is, pause the video and go to that video. Next. Okay, so key point number 1, COVID-19, aka coronavirus, is going to send your immune system into overdrive. How do I explain this? All right, So, coronavirus. Your body's going to sense that something's wrong, right? So it's going to send a bunch of white blood cells to try to attack the coronavirus. But what happens if the coronavirus starts attacking the immune system? That's basically one of the third, final, and most destructive way that the coronavirus is going to get to you. The coronavirus is going to hijack two types of your white blood cells. Your killer T cells, which are the ones that tell infected cells to destroy themselves, and then it's going to also attack your neutrophils, which basically serve to kill viruses. Basically, the virus is going to hijack these two types of cells and make those two types of white blood cells go crazy and start doing friendly fire. So for those of you who play video games, friendly fire is like when you start destroying your own teammates. That is what COVID-19 does to your immune system. It's going to hijack these cells and make those cells kill all of your healthy cells. Your immune system is basically going to start attacking your healthy lung cells, and after all the cilia is destroyed, the alveoli are drowning, and now all of your immune system is attacking your lungs. It's bad. This is going to lead to respiratory failure, which means you're going to not be able to breathe. So that's a general overview. It's a little bit confusing, so I'm giving you 2 YouTube videos to watch. Here we go. Here's what you're going to do next. You're going to do a notice and wonder on Padlet with this YouTube video. This link right here explains what I just said really well with nice visuals. So you're going to do that. You're going to stop at 4:37. And then when you're done watching that video, you're going to go to this link and create a post with 3 things that you notice in the video, 3 things that you wonder from watching the video. I'm going to link those here to the side. So again, watch the video, notice and wonder. Pause now. If you didn't pause and go to the videos, now is your second chance. Go. All right, assuming that you guys finished the video and finished writing your Padlet with the 3 things that you notice and 3 things that you wonder, now Miss Aquino is going to explain that video in her own drawings and her own words. So here we go. Here's my drawing of the immune system. There's your neutrophil, and there's your killer T cell. And here are some lung cells. You can already see that there's coronaviruses. Those little green dots represent coronaviruses that are attacking those cells. Now, what happens if your coronavirus also infects your immune system? It's gonna affect your killer T cells and your neutrophils. So here it is. Let's pretend that it's inserting its DNA into that neutrophil and killer T cell, hijacking its wiring. It's going to make these cells very confused, and they're going to start trying to attack its own kind. So your neutrophil is neutrophils kind of like drop bombs. They drop little grenades onto things that we don't want in our immune system. But when your neutrophil becomes compromised, it becomes hijacked by the coronavirus, it's going to start dropping bombs onto your own healthy lung tissue. So then these lung cells, they're gone. Boom, the immune system destroyed it by itself. And then next, we have your killer T cells. Again, your killer T cells are the ones that go around telling infected host cells to destroy themselves, which it usually does a good job of doing that. But when a coronavirus compromises that killer T cell, it's going to look very bad. So, for example, regularly that T cell would want to destroy cells that are infected with coronavirus, right? Destroy, destroy, destroy. Great, good job. But if that T cell also becomes infected by the coronavirus, now the T cell is confused, and it's going to send a signal to healthy lung cells to destroy themselves. So now this healthy lung cell is dead, which is bad. And then the killer T cell is going to go around and tell all the other healthy lung tissue to destroy itself. It's not going to look good because now our healthy tissue is permanently damaged. You really can't go back from there. You can't revive those lung cells. They are gone. And so that is what happens when the coronavirus attacks your immune system. I am now going to go into a general summary of all the 3 things that we learned in these past 3 days about how the coronavirus affects your body. Here we go. So number 1, coronavirus attacks your cilia and other healthy lung cells. So you have millions and millions of cilia lining your lungs, trying to sweep away all that unwanted stuff. And then when those die because of the coronavirus, they're going to start blocking your airways. You're going to start coughing. It's going to be harder to breathe. Number 2, next, the coronavirus is going to start attacking your alveoli and making them very inflamed. They're going to start to swell and it's going to be nasty. So your alveoli, which usually brings oxygen to your bloodstream, it's going to get some inflammation around the sides. The capillaries are going to start to swell up, and then those capillaries are going to start leaking fluid into your alveoli so that your alveoli and then your lungs slowly start drowning. Oxygen cannot go into the bloodstream, and the rest of your body is failing to receive that very important oxygen. Last but not least, what we learned today is that it sends your immune system into overdrive. Your immune system is going to go crazy and it's going to be confused. So you have your killer T cells and your neutrophils, which usually do a good job of helping your sicknesses go away. But then when the coronavirus comes into the picture, things are going to get a little bit complicated because it's going to cause your immune system to start attacking healthy cells. So again, that killer T cell is going to send wrong messages to healthy tissue to destroy healthy cells. They're all going to start self-destructing, and the neutrophils are also dropping bombs down onto everything, not just killing the virus, but killing all of the healthy cells in its way. It's a lot of friendly fire that's going on when the coronavirus attacks your immune system. So that's it. Those are your 3 major key points as to how the coronavirus affects your body. Great. If you got this far in the video, awesome job for being a great, diligent student who lives to learn. So if you got this far, I'm giving you some extra credit opportunities. 1, if you took any notes throughout this week, I didn't make it mandatory for you guys to send me notes, but it would have been pretty smart for you to take notes on your own while watching these videos. But if you took any notes throughout this week, go ahead and text me, email me a picture of your pretty little notes, and I'll give you extra credit for that. You might even get a shout, a video shout out if your notes look really nice. Number 2, your second opportunity for extra credit is, so the Center for Disease Control has this online game called Solve the Outbreak, which is about solving outbreaks that occur with different types of viruses across the country. You can follow this link. I'll try to link it in the YouTube. And whenever you finish a level, you can send me a picture and I'll give you extra credit for that. I tried solving a level and it didn't work out for me, so good luck with that. Anyway, those are your extra credit opportunities. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.